crafters, it's Cynthia. Today I have just a real quick little show and tell video here, and what this is are 6 brand new colors from the Ranger embossing powder line, and these are all Tinsel Colors. And I'm not sure if you're aware of the beautiful Tinsel line of embossing powders, but they are absolutely stunning. Ranger happens to be one of my all-time favorite embossing powder brands because it's very pigmented, it melts beautifully, and you really do get a very nice amount in your jars. You don't tend to go through embossing powder as rapidly as you might think. I mean, depending on the crafting you're doing, but I know that I still have plenty of embossing powder left from, years ago. So these little jars are going to last you for a very long time. So anyway, obviously this very first one is Lime Tinsel, and it's an absolutely stunning sparkly green, which is just gorgeous. Then there is the Teal Tinsel, which is another absolutely fabulous color. Beautiful sparkle in there. And then there is the Purple Tinsel. And who doesn't love, let me take the lid off of this one, who doesn't love a beautiful, rich, sparkly purple powder? And then there is the Raspberry Tinsel, which is a beautiful rosy pink. And I like this one because it's not a hot pink, it's not, Barbie doll or neon or, or something super, super soft. It's just this gorgeous, rich raspberry tone. And there's the Orange Tinsel. And as you know, I am partial to orange. Just love that color. And then there is the Yellow Tinsel, which is a super, super sweet, happy sunshine yellow with some gorgeous iridescent sparkle to it. Now the yellow does have an iridescence, so it gives you little flashes of kind of rainbow colors in there. And then all the rest of them, the sparkle is the exact same color as the name implies. So let me go ahead and show you. I went ahead and melted the samples just to show you what it's going to look like melted down on cardstock. So there is the lime and the beautiful teal and the stunning purple, which is just beautiful. And then I have the orange and the raspberry and the yellow. And this yellow, I think, is going to look different on different colored papers. So that one is going to be surprisingly versatile. If you don't care for just yellow as it is over white, then you should try it over different colors, and it's going to be absolutely stunning. And one thing I wanted to point out, you can see that with my orange, it is a little splotchy, and the reason behind that is that I didn't mix the embossing powder first. So you can see that the glitter and the solid color particles aren't fully mixed as they are with the others. So that is something that you are going to want to pay attention to when you're using your powders. So every single time I'm going to use them, I make sure they're tightly capped. I take them in my hands, and then I just kind of do, like I'm rolling up some dough or something. So you can see I'm twisting and turning and moving, and then just really, really getting a nice mix of glitter and opaque powders. So you can really see that there's a good mix there. And then when I take it to my project, I'm not going to get splotchy. And the other thing that I've noticed is that treat these like you're seasoning your food, meaning don't just dump your embossing powder into a big pile. Take it and just, tip it and sprinkle, 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 and then build up a layer that's, more and more complete over your stamped project. And again, that's going to help give you the best sparkle that you can get. So those are just two little pointers that I have noticed. So after doing all of my little samples, I had some extra powder, and what I want to show you here, this is just a little piece of craft cardstock, and I grabbed one of my background stamps and I just sprinkled on a little bit of the warm colors. So I used the yellow, the orange, and the raspberry, and I just sprinkled in. I actually used my little silhouette knife and I just kind of scooped up a little bit and then just randomly sprinkled it in each color, and then you get this gorgeous multicolor effect, which is absolutely stunning. And then when I was done creating this, I tapped off all of the excess powder and I had this pretty pile of colors. And so I went ahead and laid down a strip of my 2-inch wide double-sided tape, just again over a piece of craft. And I let the excess powder from this combination, roll down across my tape, and it left behind this mix of those colors, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So what I can do is I can, just trim around and use this kind of as a little background piece for something, or I can also find some smaller die cuts or dies, I should say, and go ahead and cut out some little random things, like maybe some little hearts, or maybe if I had a pretty leaf die, or just something that's going to look really, really pretty. And then I did the exact same thing with the cool colors. So the lime, the teal, and the purple. And look at how stunning that is. Obviously, this is just a small piece, a little sample. I don't know if I could use this on anything, but gosh darn, isn't that just stunning? Oh, I love that combination so much. And again, once I did that little sample, I had extra, so I let the powders just roll down across a piece of double-sided tape here, and this time I put it on a piece of a very pale blue. But just look at that pretty combination of colors. I didn't get much teal, but maybe you can see that there's a lot of teal sparkle in it. Even though there's not much opaque teal, you can see the sparkle. So anyway, just beautiful. So I hope that you enjoyed this little show and tell video of these gorgeous brand new powders. And I did buy all of these at Simon Says Stamp, and they're available there, and I'm sure they're available on all different websites, and hopefully you've got a store in your city that carries the line of Ranger powders. But please keep your eyes open for these. Go ahead and pick up a couple of colors if you'd like. Pick up the whole line of colors. There's many, many to choose from, whatever you want to do. So you guys take care of yourselves. Have fun crafting wherever you are, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye-bye.